These are pro gamers who were caught cheating. Today we're gonna rate how scandalous these different events were. I actually really hated cheat number 6. Panic, a sub for US pro team which qualified for Pro League. What?
What the fuck was that?
Like I've heard a drama about this guy, but
Wait, why did he turn around here?
I mean, I've watched him recently.
I mean maybe it was just checking for something.
Play in tournaments. So, I mean, I don't know.
What?
Why would you?
Was there a
What?
guy there?
Was
You know
there?
what's even more sus? Is like, look at this turn.
I've watched him recently.
Bro, what? You know who turns like this? People who are wall hacking to look behind them bottom floor and shit. Why would any human in the world ever do this when your teammates are up top?
I don't know. You might be paranoid.
I mean, I've watched him recently and then play in tournaments.
And then obviously there's this. Oh, keep watching? Oh,
But that one is obviously weird. Why would you do that?
uh-oh. Does it get worse?
Wait. So he shot at the dude who was at the RV. Turn on X-ray vision. Lock in with me here, chat. Turn on your X-ray vision. You have the RV like right here, and then you have the guy. He's currently he jumped out and he's running.
Oh my god. The guy was right there. Right? He's jumping down below the staircase. And he shoots.
Dude, okay, yeah, now I see why everyone's saying this guy's a cheater. That looks like somebody's walling in Pro League or whatever. Apex esports are cooked, man.
Bro! Eurese's teammate is cheating. Panic Apex.
Wait, what?
Look at this tweet after this game.
Since it was such a high level like B tier.
Flex is going to draw first blood.
Flex, let me see this.
To that AK-47 headshot. He's just going to go balls.
We love some NA Counter-Strike.
Looking for one on the backside of that A bomb site behind single stack. Not going to be able to find it. Kwong going to be able to take second blood. That's Pinecone going down. AS from inside the site's going to find one. Kwong's going to be able to trade that one out.
Right.
Looking all but done for Papa Green Berets. So 8-2 is going to be your scoreline. And
I haven't seen anything yet.
Live into the 11th round now, as it is going to be a full buy from the CT side of Grandpa Berets.
All right.
Yeah, and we're going to see them, you know, they need to start getting some momentum.
What?
What?
Somebody got nuked. Cheating is not tolerated in ESEA servers.
So that explains a lot, I guess.
So that must be the leg out. So Flex.
That was the team that was winning, and I believe this map is pretty CT-sided, so...
On ESEA for cheating.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, we don't really know much about the cheat. I'll put a guy in, like, C.
Scandal that PUBG might never recover from.
And it is a day that will go down in which a bunch of players get banned for cheating. That's basically
PUBG's darkest day.
2018, PUBG saw a huge explosion in popularity, which of course led to an esports scene. Things were going pretty well. That is, until several pros were caught in a massive cheating scandal.
What?
Back then, there was a cheat going around called the radar hack.
Classic.
Complicated, but it basically let you see where every other player on the map was without revealing yourself. That's insanely powerful, and using that in tournament would give any cheating pros a huge advantage.
Yo, the kids, yo, just get the car and go all the way to that hut in the front. You're gonna gatekeep them. They're outside of Pochinki.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's it. Y'all won. Good shit.
I remember hearing all about the radar hacks. I think just having that type of knowledge, like where people are, will give you an idea on where to chase free kills or how to rotate freely. Obviously, you can do it with like good game sense. Like imagine if you're really good at making decisions, you have really good game sense, you have really good macro rotations, all that type of stuff. Imagine how much of an edge you can get if you know where everyone is at the map at any time. Like if you're a pro player in these types of games, you don't even need to aimbot or wall hack. Just having a map will let you make so many decisions. Knowing what team fights to take, knowing how to approach team fights, knowing how confident you can be when fighting, that nobody can replicate without cheats themselves.
players have received in-game bans due to the usage of unauthorized programs, the type of which has been severely damaging to the integrity of the game of PUBG.
While many of the players who were caught using the radar hack weren't exactly at their prime, it was still a huge black mark on the scene.
It's crazy.
Now, it's hard to look back at guys like THC winning the Broadcaster Royale. It just doesn't feel right. Is a player whose ban and subsequent reformation leaves us suspicious to this day.
That's definitely like an A tier because of how widespread it was. Just ruined the entire pro scene, basically. Thankfully, nobody's gotten banned in Apex for cheating in the tier 1 esport, which is great. I mean, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of cheaters in Predator ranked, and there's some in the CC, in the Challenger circuit. But you know, once you get past Challenger circuit in the Pro League, nobody cheats, nobody gets banned. Don't worry about it. Rainbow Six Siege.
So, Shaiko was an unreal French prodigy that was making his way through the ranks in Rainbow Six
Shaiko.
Siege.
Oh, I heard of this guy. The real crime was having the game in French. Ooh.
But during a match against Penta, Siege superstar Pengu felt like Shaiko's shots were suspicious and called for further action.
A lot of rumors going on that there was some suspicious stuff going on and no one could really point to what it was. The story was that he had more information than you humanly possibly could, so that would refer to what we call wall hacks or some sort of way to gain information that you shouldn't otherwise have as a normal human being.
And the first bout of contact, a great shot.
Yeah, that was...
What an unbelievable kill on Junis there.
We beat them in a very,
That was crazy. Wait, what?
And we protested because we had suspicion that something was wrong.
ESL investigated whether or not Shaiko was legit, and they found that the 4 key on his keyboard was being pressed at an inhuman rate.
Alright, the cheat software Moz found evidence that across the match duration, over 2 hours, the player pressed the sequence 444 47 times and 44444 24 times with around 120 milliseconds delay between each time of the key. Yeah, that's weird. Why would you press that button? That's suspicious.
ESL banned the Frenchman for 2.
It's interesting how most cheats are walling, but like I said with the radar hack, usually just having that additional information makes it really hard. It might not give an insane advantage, but it'll still be enough to win games because knowledge is power, and it's hard to detect. Obviously, clearly here, pressing the 4 button was his downfall. He should have bound it to another button. Let's put it as C. It's not as scandalous as the other ones. Let's see some Overwatch.
It's no secret that Blizzard doesn't take kindly to cheaters in their games, so when you're renowned for being one of the best players in Overwatch, it's probably not a good idea to keep on cheating, especially not while you're streaming.
Ooh. Totally not aimbotting. Oh.
However, that's exactly what Korean top 500 player Kid X did when he got caught using an aimbot and was permanently banned while live on stream. In retrospect,
That's a classic.
He got as far as he did with such painfully obvious cheating.
What I think is crazy with these types of videos when this happens is, I don't know if it's changed. Somebody could quote me and say I'm wrong about this, but this isn't bannable on Twitch. Like, apparently, according to their rules, this isn't cheating. And getting banned in a game isn't like proof of cheating. If the like overlays or UI of the cheat doesn't show, they can't prove it's cheating and you don't get banned for it. Even though that's clearly like cheats. Like, even a layman can see that's not human. And no, he wasn't using this 12-year-old.
What if I told you that there is a software that tells the finals you're playing on a controller?
What?
And gives you aim assist when you're really playing on a keyboard and mouse.
Really?
So before I go on with showing...
Can we skip this one? I don't want chat to know about it. No, I'm gonna watch it. Okay. I have to.
I got this information from a really good legit player who was having a hard time advancing in ranked because everyone was running this, and he met some people on Discord who actually showed him a server that had all of the pro players on the leaderboards in it, and they were all using this program. All right, we're in the practice range.
I remember this. This was crazy.
Toggle it on over here at the bottom right. You can see I have aim and K active, which means just my normal keyboard and mouse, my normal sensitivity, no aim assist. For this, I'm using the F car, so I'm going to turn on the F car. Okay, F car is active. As you can see, automatically my sense feels a little weird. It's a little different. But if we go over here really quickly, so if you guys haven't noticed already, look on the bottom right. It's already showing that I'm a controller player with the button layouts on the bottom.
Okay.
But I'm literally playing on a keyboard and mouse. All right, let's go ahead and test out this aim assist.
Yeah, that's just a controller, to be fair. That's not...
This is me not...
That's not the exploit. That's just aim assist.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay. This is me not controlling the recoil once again.
I'm not gonna lie, you don't want to make it too obvious, like I said before, but as far as like recoil scripting goes, this is kind of tame. Like, I can do better with a mouse. It's not really that impressive. Like, not to be that guy. This one is pretty crazy though. So basically there was a software that they fixed now, still a few ones out there, that allows you to basically trick the computer that you're using a controller, but you still get the controllability of a mouse and keyboard. But like I said, with aim assist, there's ways to do this with hardware, there's ways to do it software. This was one of the softwares that ended up patching it out, but there are still options out there. In addition to that, there's also like the profiles you mentioned are basically like recoil control. You kind of like learn how the recoil control is, and you kind of like program a macro that will compensate for how the recoil for the gun actually goes. You can still do all of these things, by the way. I actually really hated this video because he said that all the top players were cheating and using it, and he never provided any proof, and it just discredited every single player in the top 500. I'm sure a lot of them might have been cheating, but he just made it seem like every single one was, and that you're not actually bad. It's these damn pros that are scripting that's the problem. It was pretty scandalous all on its own, so I'll put this like in an A tier. Got some Fortnite moments. Is that Frozen Elsa? Why is he not dying? Huh? What? Why isn't he finishing him? Is it because it's a Disney movie and nobody dies in Disney movies? Bambi did. Or does that mean this guy was hacking? Caught live on stream? In tournament? Oh, the admins are confused. They know something's up. It's Jover. For Meryl. That's crazy. He goes to LAN, cheats, and he uses like, not even like a notepad.exe cheat. He just uses like straight up not dying cheat. I'll put it in a B tier.
Counter-Strike played in the last 3 years can pretty much be thrown right in the trash. That's
Oh.
my hot take. 37 coaches have been banned at the professional level of Counter-Strike for exploiting a glitch that allowed them to get information they should not have had.
This is a
Just gonna
banger.
float up here in the sky like the coaches did. What you're looking at is the coach spectator exploit. When you have a coach in Counter-Strike, what they should see is the first-person perspectives of their players. This glitch allowed them to spectate from the third person in a random part of the map. Now, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different examples just so you can see how horrible this is and how this definitely can shift the balance of the game and can lead to one team winning over the other when they really should not have.
Because I think the coaches can see this, and then they're also like in a voice channel with the players on the team.
After watching a bunch of matches of this, I'm absolutely disgusted. It's one thing to say, coach spectate exploit. It's quite another to watch it and to see it firsthand. The camera movements are being done by the coach. They didn't know it was recorded. Think about the intel that they have here. Those smokes outside can signal a fake. They can signal a single player getting into secret. Twisted here knows 100%.
I believe some fairly big name coaches were involved in this. This is like easily like S tier.
Look at a little shake of his camera celebrating his ill-gotten win. Disgusting.
That's
This
crazy.
is the worst cheating scandal in the history of Counter-Strike, possibly all of esports.
See, even Warhol agrees. He says this is an S tier cheat pros getting caught.
I don't know every esport, but I can't think of anything worse. How this isn't a bigger story in the media is beyond me. Maybe it's not sexy enough. The match-fixing scandal got way more coverage than this. The gambling scandals got way more coverage than this. The Olaf boost, that stupid thing, got way more coverage.
Olaf Meister, Boostmeister. I'll give S tier for Boostmeister though. That was a lot of cheats. Or pros getting caught cheating. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like, subscribe. See y'all next time. Peace out.